Hi, Aquarius. Hi, guys. Whoever's here, whoever will be here. I know I did not announce this or so. This, of course, is for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. We gonna see what's going on, but child, somebody's jealousy, their little evil witchcraft they were scheming and plotting on. Oh, they are getting it back in real time. They are going through it. Take me through there. Take me through there. They're getting it very bad. It's going down over there. Whoever plotted and schemed against you, honey, best believe they are going through it. I don't even, let's see. What you want me to do, Spirit? Again, if you come up in here, say hello, announce yourself. This is the late night gossip. What's the tea? What's going on? So again, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Some of you guys had some people. Spirit said people, a group, family members, friends that thought it was funny and fun to come up against you, play this little witchy poo on you, do all kinds of things to you, talk negative about you, defame your character, gossip, spread lies and rumors about you. All that is being exposed in real time of who they are, their wickedness. It ain't getting nowhere. In fact, it destroyed their own lives. Let's see what's going on. Thank you, Ancestor Spirit guides. Show me what's going on. Of course, I could not sleep. Side hustle. They don't have a side hustle. Your side hustle is being exposed, but they don't have one. Hi, Arlani. Sorry if I said it is a breeze up in here. I don't like it. They don't have a side hustle. They could have lost a job, losing their money. Again, everything. I see people running around all frantic, scared because they ain't got no money, punk. Like Romy Rome says on Martin. They ain't got no money. Let's see this. Multiple incomes, extra earnings, financial security, always on the grind. They don't have that. No, this is for Aquarius, but if you hear maybe the Aquarius and cross watchers, again, you learn some lessons, guys. Life lessons. Again, you were prepared for whatever they tried to do or whatever it did because you've seen this before. You watch a lot of people come against you, be jealous of you, try you. Okay? So again, you learned the lessons. And some of you guys, again, you paid attention to the patterns, to how people were switching up on you. Right? Wisdom gained. You got wisdom. This ain't the first rodeo for you. Okay, but these people thought they can play you because they thought you were an airhead. They thought you were naive. They thought you were stupid. But stupid damn. Stupid is what stupid does. And they did the wrong thing. Again, you totally completed the cycle way back then. Okay? Again, you have grown through your experiences and you are wiser now. Even after this. Now you don't trust people so easily. You give everybody the side eye. You watch and you observe and look at people for what they're doing, what they're saying, if it matches the energy. If not, they got to go. Okay? So they fucked around and found out. Yup. These folks had a hidden agenda. Why they were being so nice. Why they wanted you around. Why they wanted you to be in your life. This could have been a friend, a fake friend, a friend of me, a group, family members, a lover. They had a whole hidden agenda. They might have been giving you gifts, presents, manipulation disguised as kindness. Okay? They always had hidden motives. And this was to get in your energy. This was, again, to try to play in your face. Get you to act out. Get you to fight them. Get out of your character. Lower your vibration, your frequency. Okay? Secret intentions. Manipulation disguised as kindness. Right? Again, you could have been dealing with a lover like this. They wanted you in a situationship. Okay? Unclear boundaries, mixed signals. They could have been giving you mixed signals because maybe in the beginning, you didn't establish anything with them or they didn't establish anything with you. Again, your boundaries might have been not established. Maybe you really wasn't feeling this person like that anyway. Maybe there were some character flaws about this person that made you realize you did not need to take this person seriously. So again, the trick was on them, right? More than friends, but less than lovers. Again, you didn't know what you were in this situation to this person. For a lot of you guys. Some of you guys, this was a lover that was playing on your side hustles, that was trying to get into your money, into your mind, into your life, playing with your emotions. They always had a hidden agenda. Champ. All right, let's get some more thumbs up here. 25 people in here lurking. But again, some of you guys are having an overnight success. I know that's right. Let's get some more thumbs up here. Who are you, Nick? You can run your mouth right on out of here. How about that? How about that? No more Nick. Bye-bye. Nick at night. Again, you're having a rapid rise, a whole total blooming of success, right? You're having unexpected breakthroughs. Like I say, these people had the whole agenda messed up. They thought they were going to give you competition. They thought they were going to give you a hard time in your life. They thought they were going to give you a lot of drama and trauma. But again, what does they say? Do not touch my anointed. So all this little witchy poo, this little hocus pocus, Harry Potter stuff that they tried, I didn't mean to put you in timeout, beautiful goddess. Oh no. How do I do this to, no. I want to get rid of Nick. Let me see if I can get beautiful goddess back. Oh no. All right, so yeah, you became an overnight success. You're having a rapid rise. This is something that they're watching. They're watching your glow up. They're watching you rise. This is something that they were hating on as well. Some of you guys have that perseverance. You're very resilient. You get through what you got to go through. You don't be paying nobody no mind, especially when you realize that they don't have the best intentions for you. Okay? You were dealing with the cloud chaser. Just because they knew you, they were better in their life. Just because they hung around you, you made their life better. Okay? Whether you know it or not, they know it. But again, they wanted to dim your light. They didn't like the way that you showed up. How you got everybody's attention, even if you didn't want it. You were the star. People were watching you. And some of you guys were around people that were not getting that attention. Some of you guys were really around some low life people here. Right? Somebody that do anything for clout, do anything for attention. Okay? And you realize you had to let this shit go. Let these people go. Beautiful dark goddess, I did not mean that hit that for you. I meant to hit that for Nick at night. So I don't know, how do I do this? I suck. Okay. You had to, again, you had to release these people, but you also need to release the grudges of what these people did to you. Release the anger. You should feel sorry for these people because they darn put a curse on their own life. Trying to curse you, come for you. They put a curse on their own life. Okay? You have emotional freedom once you let these people go. And now some of you guys are getting big paydays, deposits. Again, you're being an overnight success. These people were energetic vampires. Okay? One in particular was draining your connection, was a toxic influence. They ain't want nothing good for you anyway. So, again, to let them go was like cake. Was a no-brainer. But they plotted, schemed, scammed to do all this to you and still lost. How do you do that? They thought they were playing God in your life. They thought they were bigger and smarter than the program. But you already seen this before. You already done this before. Again, you played chess where these motherfuckers were playing checkers and dominoes. They were playing with the wrong one. They got the wrong one, right? Side piece. Somebody tried to treat you like a side piece. Somebody had a side piece while they were in connection with you. But like I said, some of you guys, you were okay because this person was a real loser anyway. Some of you guys were not. Again, I'm getting mixed emotions here. You were also all in with this situationship. There was no boundaries. There was nothing established with you and this person. For some of you guys, you could not even take this person home to your mama. You couldn't even have this person around your children like that because they were embarrassment. They were an embarrassment. Oh, Lord. Yeah, you had to break away and, again, recharge yourself. Focus on securing your bag, and that's what you are doing. The divine came in and intervened with you, with this situation. Again, got you away from these fake people, right? You couldn't realize if they were being real or fake. But again, I feel like some of you guys, your intuition kicked right in. And you got to see people for what they were and what they were trying to do. They were trying to ruin you and destroy you because they were bums. They were lowlives. Child, we're going to get to the tarot now. No, this person wanted, a lot of people like for people to chase them. Because that gives them the validation that they seek. The validation that they were getting from others. They wanted this validation from you. Even though for some of you guys, you had too much going on. You had side hustles, focusing on multiple ways of earning your income. Multiple ways of bringing in money. When these people should have been paying attention to their money, their life, they're steady over here watching you and yours. And because you were becoming an overnight success, you were getting the attention that they seeked. Let's get some more thumbs up, guys. Okay? You had a rapid rise. You were getting sudden recognition. Unexpected breakthroughs. They hated your favor. They hated how resilient you are. 44 people in here and 7 likes. All right, we got some lurkers here today. Okay? Because that don't make no sense. All the eyes were on you. All the eyes was on you. These people, this person was jealous of you, period. They were jealous of you. They were ashamed that they could not get on your level. They were ashamed that they were not able to be you. They couldn't be in that energy. So what did they have to resort to? Being sneaky, having a hidden agenda, learning things about you so they can attack you in other ways. They thought they were doing this witchcraft shit. They really thought they were doing it. Taking personal items, downloading pictures, putting you on altar. They were working with others to do this. And they still failed. But the one thing that they didn't realize they were doing, they were fucking up their own life. Because karma, no matter what energy you put out, you gotta get that back, baby. So guess where it started to get them back at? In their pockets, in their home, their foundation, their love life. What they thought they was doing to you, they was doing to themselves. That's how low IQ and dumb this person and these people are. Because I get, there's more than one. There's more than one. Hit them thumbs up. There was more than one. Child. They didn't realize your protection. They didn't think that was true. They didn't think that you were very heavily protected and anointed and close to the Creator. Because you know that the Creator is within you. Let's keep it real here. That's why it's all these fights now over war. What God is better? Whose God is better? Who has the oil? That's not what's going on here. It's a spiritual warfare. And it's always been doing that. And that's what's been going on with these people. They wanted to control you. They did not like how confident and secure you were or you are. How you walk with purpose and faith and favor. And how some of you guys be in your own little fucking protective bubble. Oh, you throwing shade to me? Huh. I don't care. Because I know I'm not doing nothing to you. So that tells you more about you, person, than about me. I just speak my truth, living my life, do what I got to do to get by. I'm not bothering you. It's like that lady go, you mad. I can't argue with you, right? Why are you going to go back and forth with somebody that is obviously in loser, lame, jealousy, envy, energy? What is the purpose of go back and forth with that person? What they say? If you sitting there arguing with a fool, it makes you look like a fool too. You in your own protective little bubble. You had boundaries and standards that this person wasn't even on. They didn't even match your energy. You settled to be around these people. It might have been fun. Something to do. Something to get your mind off of other things that was going on in your mind. You might have thought that this person had true intentions in the beginning until you start to see, well, again, this looks like deja vu, another life lesson that I already been through, that I already went through. Because so many people love to do this. You got that energy. You walk around with your head high. And they hated that about you, collective Aquarius. They hated that about you. It was like, who? Yep. Some of you guys were in a connection. You guys were not on the same page. But they wanted to make you seem like they were on your level. They wanted to make it seem like they were connecting to you. They might agree with a lot of things. It always was very communicative. But they gave you rebuttals a lot. They always had something to say that was negative. This person had a negative mindset. So again, the radar went off in your background like, I can't take this person seriously. This person was always mad and angry. But it never was at you. It was about their own life and how things weren't working out because this was a pattern that they continued to see themselves in. And like I said earlier, they wanted to project this madness onto you. Collective, hit that thumbs up with 64 people in here lurking. 62. My hand is burning. You set boundaries in this connection. That's right. This person, for a lot of you guys, they went and had a family with someone else. They started a family with someone else, and they're miserable over there. They're unhappy. Okay? But they know right now you are protecting yourself from them. From the lies and the bullshit and the hidden agenda that they had you in. You are protecting yourself from them. You are so aware of what happened and what went on that you are protecting yourself. You're very guarded around everybody's energy that comes in you, in with you. You want to know their true intention. What are you here for? What do you want with me? Because I got things to do. I got hustles and money to make. I got many avenues of bringing in my money, my income. I ain't got time to play with you and your unhappy, bitter Betty self, male or female. Child. Ho. But they're in remorse and regret for everything that they did because they missed this connection with you. This person could have tried to act like they were your divine partner. They could have pulled that twin flame soulmate shit on you. Okay? Now they feel like they missed out on somebody that they should have been connected with. Everything would have worked out right if they would have played their cards right. If they would have did right by you. Because right now they're not happy. Ooh, child. What'd I just say? They did a lot of black magic. A lot of black magic. Threw a lot of negative energy your way. And it came out in reverse that is being returned to sender. Also has been exposed about what they were doing. Hold on, Spirit. Yep, what I told you. It's been exposed, Eight of Wands. Everything is being backfired fast. They're going through a lot of drama, trauma, whatever, karma. They even did spell work on your money, your finances, your family life, your connection with your children. These were some envious, hatred people. You could have been dealing with a gold digger, a mooch, a leech. Somebody that don't know how to manage their money. So they thought they can tap into yours. Get some of what you got or had coming in. Show me some more of this black magic. Whoa. This could have been a Leo. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're all here. Now this person is scared. They're scared. They are scared. What are they scared? And they also was a coward because they did a lot of things. They threw rocks and hid their hand. They never did this shit up in your face. Like, come correct. Do this shit in my face if you think you are so bad. But again, they had to have this hidden agenda. Again, let me see this card. This person is hiding. They had a secret intention while they was in this connection with you at, right? While they were over, someone said pillow talk. Somebody was over there pillow talking another third party. But again, they're also, for some of you guys, they were sleeping with somebody right in front of your face. Somebody that was like your friend or you thought, or a family member. Cousin, aunt, granny, who knows? This person was disgusting. Disgusting. Now they're scared. With the strength card in reverse, they're scared. But in the beginning, they were very arrogant. They were very egotistical that all this would work. That they had you like that. That they had you in the palm of their hand where they can play with you like that. Hit that thumbs up. 89 people in here. 14 thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up. Because for you to be in here lurking, I'm hitting more than a couple people on the button here. They're scared now because everything is being returned. Everything is coming back. They're not having a lot of luck. They're going through karma. They wanted you in this distraught, devastated energy. They tried to destroy your foundation. They tried to destroy your life. They tried to destroy your mindset. Again, who blames somebody for catching her? Dumbass. My thing is like, my intuition has been on point so bad. When I was living in the months of a fake friend and a lover, they thought they were playing in my face. Really, really thought they were playing in my face. And here's the thing that really, really baffles me. If I'm doing readings for you and I was your reader, okay? And I've been your reader for years. You don't think I read you? You don't think I saw it? I didn't see this coming? And the masculine was on the DL. Everybody knew that. Okay? But try to play victim like, oh, I was molested and this. Ninja, please. Who lives with the molester and gets video games for it? Okay? And before I got there, the molester was going over there. We have no problem. But as soon as I get there and we start sleeping together, now it's a problem that he's over here. Boy, bye. And he had criminal charges of a child molester, a pedophile. And of course, he played victim in that. I didn't do it. You did that shit. The way that you look at anything that got a hole, and like I say, anything, woman, man, or child, you did that shit. And they thought they were playing me. I played right along with them. With both of them. Both of them. Oh, I think he's innocent. Oh, I was sticking up for him. Sticking up for the girl. Because she's crazy and I know it. Because you got to be. She slept with anybody's man. She even probably wanted to sleep with me. And I did not want to sleep with her. Ew. She smelled. And that's another thing. Demons. People with nasty energy. They got a demon attached to them. They smell foul. They can take 80 million showers. They can douche. They can take those gummies. They can do all that. They have a fucking distinct smell with them that they cannot get rid of. And then I will watch this idiot go out on moon cycles, bring things up. And again, she wanted to be me so bad. I've been had an altar. I've been doing this. I've been doing readings for the longest time in my life. Just not on YouTube. Thank you. I respect you too, Sherry. Again, now bitch, you want to try to be me? Now you want to be a reader? But you don't want to heal? You don't want to do the work. Because like I said, I saw it in the readings. Like, bitch, you need to heal. I didn't tell her everything you see. Again, when you are a reader that I learned in my journey, the High Priestess card come up. Yeah, you're intuitive. You pay attention to your intuition. But you don't tell everything that you need, that you really see. Because some people need to have and go through their karma. They need to go through some things in life so they can learn a fucking lesson. Right? so they can learn some life lessons. You would never learn it if you don't go through it. Oh, but this bitch and this bastard did. They're learning it now. They're learning who you don't play with. You can't play with everybody. And who the fuck you think you are? Do you really think that you're God? Do you really think that you're that smart? Smarter than a true high priestess? You got to be fucking dumb. You got to be on the fucking short bus licking windows. You got to be. You got to have a helmet protector when you were younger. Because you are not the sharpest knife in the pantry. At all. They sure are. They're getting their asses whooped. And the sad thing is, everybody around them, everybody that knew about it, is getting their asses whooped. The vision I had is they're arguing with each other. They're pointing fingers at each other. They're not talking to each other. The whole main person in the energy, people are not talking to this person anymore. This person had people killed. This person tried to have you killed. You best believe it. They wanted you out of here. That's how much the hatred was building in this person. They wanted you eliminated. Okay? Because that's how much of a coward they were. They did not want you doing this. Speaking your truth, telling your story. Huh? But you did it anyway. You're doing it anyway. And that is, again, what is exposing them even more. People now know that this person was into black magic. And they're, affiliating the timeline. Who was with them at that time. And what happened in their life. And I just saw that today. When your purpose is bigger than the plan, when people are attacking someone innocent, someone anointed, and someone that has a purpose here, oh, child, they done fucked up their lives. And their family lives, their children's lives. They done fucked up so bad. 91 people here and 21 thumbs up. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Because again, you're so protected. You are so protected. Look, you can't make it up. This witch bitch that you used to celebrate with, that you used to hang with, 3 of Cups in reverse, was a friend of me. 3 of Cups is the friend card, right? A reconciliation, a celebration. Again, this bitch was doing potions, schemes, scams, and skits, trying to get in your energy. Everything has been exposed. That shit dead in it. It's done. This person is done. Okay? Like, oh, look, I didn't even shuffle. They're under heavy judgment. You see that fire? It's like the pits of hell. They in hell. Hell on earth. They created for themselves, coming for you. Show me more. And I kept hearing that Biggie Smalls song. I don't know. I don't even know the lyrics. It's going to be a lot of what? Slow ringing. When they kick in the doors, their doors could be getting kicked in. They could be getting raided. Because a lot of them, they got criminal activity going on. What I say, guys? What did I just say? What did I just say? The Hierophant is an organization. Again, they were doing root work, trying to keep you mentally stuck. But they're stuck in their head because an organization is coming and kicking down doors. Bringing the fire in their life. Again, this is heavy lessons. You can't make it up. That they need to learn for coming and fucking with you. Some of you guys can have Taurus in your chart. or dealt with a Taurus, dealt with a Gemini. Somebody's scared that they might face jail with this organization. They going to jail, bitch. Jail and hell. Jail is their new hell. Is their new foundation. Is their new home. Oh, child. Those are the changes that are happening. They stuck in their head about what to do. They feel like they're losing their freedom because what they try to do was fuck with yours. They try to fuck with your freedom. I ask, how is this black magic being returned? This little witch bitch is being exposed. They're not having a good life. They're not having a good love life. Their money is blocked. They're losing money left and right. This here, if this was two people, remember, I feel like it was a group. It definitely was like 3 people, up to 3 people, 3 to 5. Because they thought they were a little occult, a little coven, a little group celebrating your downfall. They did a little that too fast, buddy, honey. Because Aquarius is living life. Crosswatchers is living life. We are becoming an overnight success. We waited a long time for this, and it is now here. Go to prison. Go to prison. That pedophile, he was already on parole. Who wants somebody like that as their man? I know I didn't. So now, with the charges that I'm not letting go, he thought I was going to drop them charges. Ha! Joke was on him. Never. Okay? Thank you, Chastity. Child. Somebody's scared of everything, child. Yeah, because you're speaking your truth. Your words are on fire, collective. Your words are on fire. You're coming in fast, too, with that communication. Again, you could have been dealing with a Taurus or a Gemini, or you have this in your chart. You ain't arguing with nobody. You ain't going back and forth. That's what I said. 2 things I'm not going to do this year is go back and forth with anybody. Yep. This person was a charmer. They said a lot of things in your ear, acting like they were on your side. They were for you. They were supporting you. Right? They try to act like you, like they were your wish. Like you wanted this person. Okay? But like I said, some of you guys saw through the veil. As soon as you saw through those rose-colored glasses that you might have had on in the beginning, you started to protect yourself. Protect your aura, your surroundings, your mind. Because that's what they were projecting onto you. That's what the energy they were sending towards you. To protect that energetic field that you had around you. They try to go after your divine protection. Like, how dumb are you? Your connection to source, to spirit teams, by going to shamans, witches, and warlocks. A voodoo warlock. That is a high priestess. Not knowing, for some of you guys, you are a goddamn priestess. You are the magician. They said he was doing voodoo on you. Again, for some of you guys, this person, this witch bitch, didn't even know what she was doing. Didn't even know what she was doing. Because some of us got roots in this. We know our ancestors, are your Rishas. We know who they are. Again, I got Shango over there. And again, voodoo and hoodoo was never ever supposed to be used and abused like this. It was for us to honor and respect our ancestors. But they abused this. And like I said in previous readings, somebody went on the crossroads and went and tried to conjure up Papa Legba. We all still learning, babe. Papa Legba. Did I bring my voodoo deck up here? And your spirit team blocked that shit. And when you do something like that, and you don't know what you're doing, you don't know your offerings, anybody know or did their research on Papa Legba, he will play with you. He will really play with you like you're doing something, like he's really helping you. And if he knows that the collective has a calling on their life, a purpose on their life to help humanity, and they ain't do anything to this person and they were innocent, they're going to play with you, person that did this black magic. They're going to play with you to think that they're helping you while you're at that crossroads, but you're at the crossroads. And like the Jinn here, could have been dealing with the Pisces, Gemini, Taurus, Leo, Cancer's here as well. Gemini's here is more. Gemini and Taurus is here is more than anything. Even another Aquarius. They're going to let you think they're going to give you your wish. But what does a Jinn want? He wants something in reback. He will grant you your wish. The Jinn is one of the evilest things too. But so is Papa Legba. Papa Legba is this Jinn. He'll give you a wish. Or let you think he is. But he wants something in return. He wants what you think you want, right? And if you can't promise that person, that soul, that energy, guess who he's coming for next, boo? You. The person that's been sending all this black magic. Because you thought you knew what you was doing. But obviously you didn't research the ancestors. You didn't research the voodoo. Because voodoo was used to honor our ancestors, not to abuse it. But this person wanted to use it to attack you. And you're part of the ancestors. Child, help them please not. Show me more what's going on with their black magic return. What is going on? Because that's what I'm asking about. They made me grab the whole different deck. Child, you can't make it up. You can't make it up. They're going to watch you have abundance. They're going to watch you become this overnight success. They're going to watch that. Okay? It flew out both ways while they're in poverty. Again, another shaman. They're in poverty for doing all this magic. They could have did a lot of fire magic. They're in poverty. They're in spiritual poverty as well. They're out in the cold. They're abandoned. While you're going to have overnight success. Clear road for you. Again, Papa Legba and what's that? Baron Moody? Samondi? They can block the roads. High John the Conqueror. These people ain't know nothing about that. They just was reading things in the book. Maria Laveau. Reading things in the book and doing shit to you. But now the collector is coming to collect. It's like tax time. Okay. For some of you guys, this is causing somebody to wake up. To have an awakening. They are going through a dark night of the soul. But in this dark night of the soul, they might lose their soul. Somebody wants to give up on life. That's how miserable they are. Child. Again, this came out on the side. Some of you guys are the master builder. You are the empress. You walk with the divine. You ain't chasing shit. You are calling in everything that you are attracting, that you are aligned with. That is the whole purpose of working with yourself and working with your ancestors, your spirit team, your ascended masters. Where are you going, Chastity? And yes, they are watching you live your life. Be happy. Again, work with the divine. Get everything that you want. Again, you are eating people's heads. You are Kali Ma. In the story of Kali Ma, she comes out with destruction. Gemini energy here, but the Empress, everybody know, is Taurus and Libra's energy. They try to destroy your connection to your spirit team, to your ascended masters, to you building this life for yourself. Now they're going to watch you succeed. They're going to watch you become bigger than life, this overnight success, while they sit in their sorrow. Okay? They try to hold on to your energy, and they very much was a snake. This was a snake in your grass, in your foundation. So the universe, the divine God, allowed this to end because these people were not learning the lessons, and they were liars. They were saying all kinds of bad things through misinformation. Now they walk running around like a chicken with their head cut off. You were dealing with somebody that really did not love you, didn't care about you. This person don't have no feelings. They were emotionless, apathetic. Emotionally unintelligent, an emotional manipulator. Now everything that is going on is being exposed in real time who this person is. Oh. Now they feel rejected. They're sad. They're also bored with their life. Like I told you, this person just wants to die. They try to use graveyard magic on you, death magic, glamour magic. They did everything to hold you back and stop you from proceeding and moving on in your life. Again, with the Hierophant, trying to play God in your life. And that's a slap in the face to the divine. Who the fuck do you think you are coming over here with your little witchcraft, your little candle magic, your little earth magic, your little graveyard dirt, trying to control somebody's life that has a destiny? Who are you? Okay, we're going to play a little trick on you. We're going to destroy your life. Everything that you tried for this anointed one, this chosen one, this earth angel, this indigo child, whatever you want to call it, that did not even bother you, that had nothing but true intentions for you, that actually cared about your dumb ass, we're going to put the wrath on yours, okay? We're going to turn your life upside down and destroy yours because you lost this game trying to play God. You lost this game trying to play like you were a divine person, but you were distorted because you were foul-smelling, demon, demonic, low vibrational, low IQ energy coming against somebody that was a high priestess, that walks with the divine and their ancestors, that again pays homage and not abuse what voodoo and hoodoo and all these things were meant for. The fuck, you got to be so dumb. And I knew this person was dumb. I knew they were dumb. I knew they were dumb. Both of them. Playing in my face. They did not know the spirit, the warrior spirit you got behind you, the fire you got behind you, the protection you got behind you. This shit is burning their whole house down. I'm so amped, child. I'm so amped. Like I told you, nothing worked here. The Three of Pentacles in reverse, nothing worked. It didn't work. It didn't work. Boo hoo hoo. It didn't work. Because some of you guys are actually in your Lilith era. Okay? And man or woman, we all have a Lilith within us. Remember, we all have feminine and masculine within our being. Please remember that. Yes, you are in this Lilith era. Again, Aries energy as well. We're in Aries birthday season, right? You had to again say, you know what? I'm not dealing with this. I'm not bowed down to no man. I am not chasing a man. I'm not chasing a woman. Whatever you prefer. But you had to get in this energy. Lilith was very defiant. She was not doing what she was told. And that's why they did not like you, collective. They thought you were going to fall for anything because these people did. They thought you were dumb. They thought you were naive. They did not see the power within you because, like I said in previous readings, their perception of you was off. Sometimes they say, what they say, you got to play a fool to catch a fool. And that's exactly what you did. You played the fool to catch one. Child. And you fought back. You got in the warrior spirit. You put on the armor of God, armor of your ancestors, and you went out to fight in battle with these motherfuckers. Not physically, but spiritually. Come on, motherfuckers. You think you know what you're doing? Let me show you my spirit team on you. Let me show you who got my back. They thought you was alone. They thought you ain't had no friends around, no family around, that they could do this to you. Again, when you get silent, people need to get scared. Right? That's what you had to do. That is the best plot. That is the best revenge. Again, they wanted you to get rah-rah. No. You stay in your quiet era. Still looking all sexy and alluring and cute. Keep it cute with it. Keep it cute. Again, made them even more mad. Because you still was attracting shit. They was watching this fucking black magic, their little spell work go over you, not touch you. It might have hit you a little snippet. A little bit. If you was around this person, you were around their energy. They were doing things to bait you in arguments again to lower your vibration. Because it wasn't hitting you when it was up high. It wasn't hitting you when you was up here. Protected, feeling yourself. Who sent me an inappropriate message? Okay, so, yeah, that's what made them even more. Okay, that's what made them even more. Exactly. We on a 5D, they still over here playing in 3D. And again, you cannot go where we're going because you want to play in the dirt in the sandbox with the dirty kids. You still on the low vibrational level. You still on this petty bullshit. You still are uneducated about voodoo magic and how this shit really works. Energy and how it really works. They are so dumb, like the little rascals. You are so dumb. They are so dumb. Lord have mercy, what popped out? Seven of Swords in reverse again. The 7, spiritual number is 7. My life path number is 7. Okay? The confusion, the feelings, the confusion of your feelings, the emotional disarray or the emotional confusion that they thought they had you in was exposed when you saw their deception, when you saw their sneakiness, when you saw them trying to humble you by their deception, by their little mind games, their little strategizing. It was over. So they weren't ever doing anything, and this was all divinely guided for this to happen this way. These people need to learn a very valuable lesson about who not to touch. You can't fuck with everybody. This is something for a lot of you guys that's in their family. This is what they do to a lot of people. Narcissistic energy, that is a demonic energy. Somebody that always wants control. Okay? Somebody that always wants control. They try to control you in your life and your destiny. Thank you, Chastity. Some of you guys, because I remember the one night I did Archangel Michael reading prayer. And then I went to sleep, like I said, in my other reading. My grandmom that I haven't seen since she died came to me in my dreams. And she said, don't let this girl fool you. She stole your money. And I'm like, what? It didn't even happen yet. But my grandmother was preparing me. I was getting downloads about this chick. I was getting downloads about the guy. And he gonna tell me, oh no, it's because you're always, because my dumbass was saying something. Because I'm warning people, you dumbass. I'm warning you. I'm on to you and your dumb shit, bitch. I'm on to you and your dumb shit, ninja. Did they heed the message? No, they did not. No, they did not. So everything that happens to this bitch and this bastard, they deserve it. I don't give a fuck. I am really in my Lilith area. I don't give a fuck. And I told her one day, I said, you're going to get sick. You're going to get sick. But this time when I saw it, because I told him, don't call me when this bitch is in the hospital on her deathbed. I don't care. Do not fucking call me. I was doing these readings about these people. Now all these other readers are picking this up. But I was doing this back of August of last year. While I was in this bitch's house. Because I saw this was not just for Aquarius. This was a collective thing that people were trying to do. Again, within that karmic year. Everything, people were so jealous and envious. People smiling up in your face. You know how many times I've been around people that wanted me to help them doing readings, wanted me to help them in their life, and then they try to kill me or poison me and cross me. Went on vacations with that lady that took her friends to Mexico. They try to do me like that. Bitch, I wish a bitch would, for real. I wish a bitch would. I grew up from Camden. I thank God I'm a professional. I have professional licenses. Again, more than one. Another reason why this bitch was mad. And she looks like a sloth. Ain't nothing attractive about it, only but her eyes. She got pretty eyes. That's it. She don't have a good body. She don't have good hygiene. She is awful looking. She looks like a sloth. So, of course, she tried, again, like I said, be a reader. She tried to copy my aesthetics. I've been wearing eyelashes since 1992. I'm just letting you know. I'm old school. I'm old head. I've been wearing them since 1992 when I was pregnant with my son. Okay? My son is 33. And all of a sudden, but everybody's wearing them now. All of a sudden, she started wearing eyelashes. Anything I was doing, she was trying to do. Anything I was wearing, she was trying to wear. She didn't have no good style, so to say. So she was trying to copy my style. This bitch never wore perfume. She only wore body sprays. Nothing against nobody that don't wear perfume. But I'm a collector. Okay? I'm kind of bougie. Like my man says that I'm bougie. Okay? I tell him I'm bourgeois. I have a collection of perfume. Always have. My son does the same thing. It's in us, not on us. This bitch went out and got some perfume. Oh, don't go get it now, stinky bitch. You still stink. Again, you could take gummies for those coochies. But if you're not washing your ass and you got demonic spirits attached to you, that shit ain't gonna work. You still stink. You would smell her all the way downstairs and she was on the 3rd floor. That's a stinking bitch. That's a stinking bitch. I'm just telling you. Okay? Again, they don't have new love. Everything's coming out in reverse. They don't have new love. They try to block your love. Your true divine partner that's coming in a little later. You might be with right now. Okay? Again, you were dealing with somebody that was codependent. Codependent. Not strong like you, collective, like Frankenstein. Independent. Self-reliant. That is beyond nasty. I'm telling you, this bitch was nasty. She had roaches in her house. She ain't never want to get rid of the roaches. So when I moved here, I had to bomb because I don't play that shit with the roaches. I don't play that shit with the roaches. And I'm not being smart. I'm really not. I'm not being smart at all. But I grew up in Camden. We never had roaches, okay? We never had roaches. But I'm not being smart, guys. I'm really not. But my Puerto Rican friends always had roaches. And they were plucking them around and treating them like they were fucking cousins and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I can't stay over here. I got to go. Check mark. I don't know if it's a Puerto Rican thing. I have a child by a Puerto Rican, and they had roaches too, and it was nothing for them to get rid of them. It was like they were part of the family. That also shows demonic energy as well. When you have pests and roaches and flies like that in your house, this bitch always has some flies in her house. Child. They don't got nothing, no renewal, nothing good is in their life. Everything is falling apart. Okay? Yes, because they had Leviathan spirit. They try to hate on your happiness, your ultimate fulfillment. Like I said, this was in their family. This was a family shit. This is something that they have in their family. This Leviathan spirit could have been dealing with a Pisces or somebody that has Pisces in their chart. Whoever walked away from you or they try to abandon you. They try to abandon you. For some of you guys, you left. You were happy to leave. Okay? Because again, you realize you were caring about people that never cared about you. And for somebody to come against you later on, that meant they always hated on you to begin with. They try to act like they were a supportive, caring, nurturing, caring person. This person was all with that mousy talk. Bitch, open that fucking mouth. You are a true demon. Again, Medusa. Turn people to stone with your ugly face, your fat ass face, your smelliness. Again, Cancer, Pisces, Gemini energy. I don't know how that's fucking Gemini. Some of you guys walked away from this person, let them sit in their own misery. But a lot of you guys, somebody wants to return. Somebody wants a reconciliation. Somebody really wants to come talk to you because they know that you were a true person. You had true intentions. You didn't deserve any of this nonsense bullshit that they put you through. So the fucking hell with these people. The fucking hell with them. Go to the hell that you tried to create for myself. You go right in that hell. And they are in it. They ain't got no money. Somebody got somebody pregnant and think you don't know. Somebody got a whole new person pregnant and think you don't know. For a lot of you guys, you don't want this loser anyway. Not after what they showed you about them. Their hygienic level. Their criminal activity. Their unintelligentness to even fuck with you like that. You don't want them anyway. Spirit, yeah, they want to come back. For what? For what? What I tell you? What I tell you? Because they watching you. Baran Samundi is on their ass. Okay? They're watching you level up. They're watching you progress. Move right on, right on, right along. Right along. Like nothing fazed you. Because nothing has. Again, you learn valuable lessons. You learn from everything that you've been through. They haven't. What? Confederate money. Child, people are crazy. Again, stay the fuck over there. Stay where you are. Stay in your low pits and rotten hell that you're in. Stay in your smelly zone. Because demons stink and this bitch stinks. I can smell her through here. All the stuff that they planned didn't work. Everything they planned. And again, for a lot of you guys, you had to let this situation go. Let this energy go. Let the grudges go. Let the whole thing go. Surrender it. Like Chastity said, surrender it to the divine. Because nobody can do karma back better than the divine. Are you crazy? I don't care what nobody say. Energy gets returned, and God, the divine, is not always kind. They have a wrath to them, especially when you have a purpose, especially when you ain't do shit to nobody to deserve this shit. You're gonna pay, bitch. You're gonna pay, bastard. You're gonna fucking pay. You have to let this shit go to conserve your energy. In fact, these people, after a hard, long run, are now giving up. Could have been dealing with a Capricorn or somebody got Capricorn in their chart. They're giving up on this black magic as they're watching you from a distant rise and be an overnight success because they now know. They now know who the fuck you are. They learned that lesson. They now know who the fuck you are and your purpose here. They now know after trial and error. They fucked around and really found out and dug themselves in a hole. And they're watching as they are burning in the background. They're all like, see them snakes? Now they got the snakes all around them. Coming for them. Coming for their energy, bitch. They're coming for you. Oh, my nose is itching. They're getting into fights with each other. They played stupid games and got stupid ass prizes. And they lost. Y'all did all this plotting, planning, scheming, scamming, and you still fucking lost. Look, all the planning that they did went in the wrong direction because they did nothing but hurt themselves. They caused their own betrayal, trying to cause you betrayal. Again, Gemini's energy here. This person hit rock bottom. They're at rock bottom. I started from the bottom, now they're nowhere. They're nowhere. Okay? They're not coming out from that rock, right? I can't. Yup. You are a queen rising. Again, this shit was in you, not on you. This is from the roots. This is one person under the Empress. Queen of Pentacles, you're nurturing your home, your body, your business, your entrepreneurship, your children. Again, you got butterflies all around you. Transformational. New beginnings. Endings bring new beginnings. While all this black magic that they did to you, look, can't make it up. It's causing their own demise. The warlock in reverse, all the manipulation, the negative energy is causing their own demise. The Grim Reaper is here. Again, yes, you are the generational curse breaker. And you broke their curse. And with you breaking their curse, you're breaking every curse in your generation as well. The fuck? Whole new cycle. Whole new beginnings. You broke the cycle. You broke the chains that they try to have you in. Of bondage. Of deception. Control. Who the fuck? Nothing grew from this. Nothing transpired. Nothing worked. Nothing worked. Little gremlins. It ain't work. Now how you feel about it? Play it. You don't play it yourself, period. And your whole generation. Now they have generational curses that they put on their family. That's how generational curses happen. You have one idiot over here doing something to somebody, not knowing who their fucking soul tribe, their ancestors are. And now their whole generation, their whole bloodline is going to pay for this. They started a whole new generational curse for themselves. This feminine been in the generational curse, but she just prolonged it and again carried the baton to this masculine. They both been in it, but they're keeping it going to their children's children who are innocent. Again, what they say? The children bear the sins of their fathers and their mothers. This bitch couldn't even have kids, and I ain't feel bad about it. Who wants to have a mother like that? Who is envious and jealous of people that do? It's a reason why the divine, why God got rid of them children from that woman. Hey, somebody gotta say it. She wouldn't have been a good mother anyway. She's not even good to her dogs. The passion is dead. They try to come leading with passion. They might try to come back with passion. But the passion you had for this person died. They couldn't even keep it up long enough. Their wop was dry. They were a minute man. They think they can come back in. That shit is dead and gone. That shit is over. You don't even get wet for this person anymore. Okay? They come back with passion. What passion? Does anyone have a story to tell? Tell that story. I told mine. Tell that story. Yup. While you got child, this person can't move on. You got new love, collective. And you loving on yourself, taking self-care about yourself, not giving a flying fuck about these flying monkeys and this narcissist controlling idiot, this demon, this fake ass witch. You not giving a fuck for real. It's bringing you in alignment. You loving on yourself, making them even matter. Okay? They can't move on. They can't get you out their head. They're not able to move on to calmer waters like you had. Child, Spirit said they're telling people that you put a spell on them. Oh, now we put a spell on you. Maybe we did. Maybe we didn't. What we did do was do a spell to protect ourselves from you in these shenanigans. Again, they put you in isolation. But what you realized, you had to see the light in yourself. That you were also exposing these people with your light. With your light. You were exposing them. Because what you found out that they were doing in the dark exposed you of your true light, your true nature, and who you are. And that's what's been exposed to these idiots. You could have been dealing with a Virgo. Again, somebody that was very coward, arrogant, egotistical, and now they ain't have shit to begin with. They definitely don't have shit now. But they want to come back and communicate. What the fuck do they want? What do they want, Spirit? What do they want? No, some of you guys could actually communicate because this is Aquarius energy. There we got that Earth Angel again. You could have told these dummies that you were somebody not to fucking play with. You could have told somebody or warned them about your protection. But they didn't believe you. Again, like I said, you're light because in the Hermit card, when they looking into that light, it's a star. It's an Aquarius. Okay? You could have told them that you were divinely protected. You could have told them that your spirit team ain't play about you. You could have told them. But they thought you were talking out of your ass. That you were just saying shit to say shit. Now they know when you ended this situation, when you walked away from them, or they walked away from you, your whole world was going to open up. Things were opening up for you, like we were coming out of lockdown. Bitch, please. They were your blockage. They were blocking you from your abundance. They were blocking you from your leveling up, your ascension. But what they did do was help you get there even faster. Because you had to learn this lesson too, collective. Do you understand what I'm saying? How to love you and put you first. Stop believing what people say who they are. Whether they had a religious background, they went to church, they did this. Again, we're seeing the age of Aquarius. Everything is being exposed that we've been lied to. People been doing this the most as well. If you don't think organization, groups, power, churches, been lying to us in our face, people have been doing this as well. Family members, friends, people have been jealous of us. Wanting to stop our progression, stop our purpose, stop our anointing. You can't do that, you dummy. So again, some of you guys said something to them. You told them, because you definitely knew. If you didn't know about your purpose, you definitely know now. But you definitely knew about your spirit team. You definitely knew how they didn't play with you or about you. We have been programmed. But the program is being broken. As I said that, guys, I'm about to end this reading. The Hierophant here. That's right. God don't play about you. God don't play about you. You also know the God within you. You know the God within you spiritual organizations. These people could have hid behind masks that they were spiritual, they were Christian, they were this, they were that. Then you're over here playing the devil. Okay? Same thing I told somebody the other day. How the guy, King James, that wrote the other part of the devil, how he make a demonic Bible too? How does that work? And y'all reading this shit for real? Read it for story time. But don't believe in everything that's there. How we have these books and all these other books are missing that's supposed to be. How is that? Five. Changes. Can't make it up, guys. The star and the Hierophant. You're getting attention again. You are the star. You're part of the ethers. What they saying? God's favorite. We are God's, the divine's favorite. Because we are here to pour the knowledge, the awareness on to humanity. We are made unique for a reason. We are made rebellious for a reason. Because we are not supposed to fall into the norms of religion, of organizations. We're also very wise, very smart, very tapped in. Okay? Very connected. When we, again, learn our value and accept the uniqueness and surrender things to the divine and know that we have the God within us. Even says it in the Bible. Within us. It's crazy. Those are my two signs. Aquarius and Taurus is my moon sign. We got this. We all got this. Now, whoever came up against us and tried to fucking play with our energy, our lives, they got an ass whooping on their ass. Now they're sorry, they're apologetic. They want to come back and explain themselves. There is no explanation for none of this shit. None of it. None of it. You should have known better. Coming against the fuck us. Because I definitely know in my story, in my situation, I told this bitch and this bastard, when I leave this house, so does your fucking protection, bitch. Because my spirit team don't play about me. With my grandmama coming up in my fucking readings, when I was going to put a nigga in the jar so many times, not saying I didn't. There's some jars downstairs. Okay? When I was going to do so much worse, my nana came to me and said, baby, we got this. And she said, we. When one of my ex-boyfriends did some shady shit while I was moving to this bitch house, didn't want to help me pack, I was going to do that nigga dirty. Nana came to the dream and said, baby, I got this, okay? She said, I got that for him. With this situation, she said, we got it. We got this. And I ain't going to go through that whole reading, that whole scenario. When I saw my grandma, my nana, in the dream, she was at a big ass table, bigger than the new one that I got downstairs, but it was like that. And it had everybody, even people on my dad's side, people in the background. It looked like the Last Supper with Jesus. I bullshit you not. And I was so confused. And she said, this is table because they're going to watch you eat. And I'm like so confused. Because again, you know, in your dream, like, what are you talking about? I woke up still confused until this shit happened. This bitch and this motherfucker stole my money. But they only got a little piece of money because the money I got coming in from me, bitch, 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 what? 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 The business that I'm working in now, bitch, what? The bitch tried to stop me from going and working in this business. And again, when that was exposed, oh, bitch, you told me not to get my license, right, bitch? Okay. While this other chick that who's a stranger told me, what am I waiting for? Get my fucking license. I took the test. I don't pass. But this fucking fat sloth bitch was jealous because she knew the powers of be within me. She knew that shit. Oh, yeah, they stole my money. But I always get my lick back. Let me tell you something. I said, okay, I reported I did all the things I was supposed to do. And of course, you want to play all innocent and call the detective. Who called the detective if they didn't call you? Guilt makes a bitch tilt. And that bitch looked like she was already tilting with her fat ass. Okay? My ass is fat, but not that fat. Never be that fucking fat. Okay? So, talking to the detective and this bitch, right? He was like, man, we can't do nothing about your money if you don't have no cameras, if you don't got this, if you don't got that. I said, okay, it's cool. It's cool. What I'm not going to do, since she ain't have no lease, no nothing, I'm not paying rent until I get the fuck up out of here. Until my over $3,000 is paid for, because rent was $850. I'm not paying no fucking rent, and I sure didn't. Didn't pay an ounce of lick of a rent at all. And this ninja wanted to drive my Mercedes. That's all he was trying to use me for. His dick wasn't good at all. Minute man, and you 30-something years old. Yeah, I'm a cougar, 11 years younger than me, and you still don't have the stamina? Trying to be all rough, doing all that choking and shit. Do that shit for a man, like you like to do. You like to do that shit with a man. I don't play that shit. I don't play that shit. You put your hands on me, I'm fucking you up. I don't do any of that shit. I'm in my soft girl era. I'm trying to be. Okay. All right, guys. I've been here for an hour and 27 minutes. I need to get the hell out of here. I love you guys that was here and hit that thumbs up, okay? All these lurkers that was in here that didn't hit the thumbs up. Because I should have 100 thumbs up with 9,700 people up in here. I love you guys. Again, I'll probably be back tomorrow. I don't know what time. I don't think I'm going to do it in the morning. And I'm going to do a collective reading because I do got some collective downloads that I even have written down. So I will do a collective reading. Thank you, boo. Thank you too, Chastity. You had me cracking up. You had me. Chastity, are you an Aquarius? What's your sign? Somebody said that Tyrese, he skipped Aquarius in that music song because he was scared of Aquarius. What is your sign, Chastity? Okay. Look, I said thank you guys. A couple people ran out of here. Okay, you're a Scorpio. Okay. Well, you saw that death card came out, Scorpio's energy. That is Scorpio's energy all day. And you are a fixed sign. I should just do readings for fixed signs. I don't think people do that. I should start doing that. Because we be having the same old energy. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius are all fixed signs. And we've been going through it the past couple of years. You have a good night too, Tony. Thank you guys for being here. I love you guys and I appreciate you so much. All right, guys, I need to go to bed finally. Bye now. Please remember, be you, love you. It is the highest vibration of all. And that's why they mad. Keep them mad. Bye, guys. Bye now.